Nitros, we changed the pulley, we installed the catch can and all the minor stuff we had to do. So this is apa? Hitam.
マンバタービンは非常にコストパフォーマンスに優れたタービンなんで
Alright, this is Tony our cockpit half-breed. Don't forget to check us out.
رايحين عشان نعطيها الهدية وراح نصور لكم ايش راح يصير.
Saya berasal dari Indonesia.
Dia 2 biji tau, kena sapu.
Good afternoon, guys. Nama saya Johnny Yong. Saya dari Miri Sarawak.
Robin Ishida, thanks for having me back.
Let's fucking hell.
We are the one, we are the children. Thank you.
The films originated in UK.
Alright, Assalamualaikum semua. Saya Bullzai. Hari ni dekat Adrenaline Impact Podcast. So kita punya invited guest yang sangat-sangat special. Yes. First kali kita ada Bella Strel dan juga Alif Irfan. Yes, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, tadi lupa saya punya steward, Mr. Jasman Afrizal, the man orang yang di dalam kursi yang panas sekarang.
Sangat panas.
Hot.
Yeah. Asia ada hot seat.
Drink ada. Okay, NDS ada. Alright guys, so hari ni sebenarnya kita nak chill santai sembang pasal in general National Drift Series.
Yes.
And then of course edition paling baru ialah tahun ni FDC. Female Drift Challenge. So benda ni sangat baru dan sangat wow. Sebab FDC kita tahu negara jiran WDC kita punya kawan Akbar Rais. Then of course with adanya AI Garage kali ni dalam drift scene Malaysia, dengan idea diorang untuk melahirkan lagi ramai female drifters, so kita tubuhkan FDC. So let's start off dengan FDC.
Okay.
Mana tu bos nak cakap?
Ikutlah mana-mana.
Okay.
Siapa? You nak cakap?
Saya.
Okay, silakan. Okay. Belstrel.
Sayanglah.
Dia tak tahu nak kata apa tu.
Yeah.
Start dulu
Okay, why?
Penyampuk.
Actually first thing first, FDC ni di-create because of kita nampak WDC, negara jiran kita. Boom.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah lah. So which mean dekat Malaysia tak ada. Tak ada FDC, tak ada perempuan punya drift lah. And then my wife also a drifter right now. So saya duk fikir kalau dia join NDS GP, GP2 or anything,
drift dengan lelaki lah,
akan ada, bukanlah susah lah, macam kalau dia agak susah sikit nak menang, tapi saya nak dia bersemangat dalam drift ni. Of course lah, kita sebagai husband, kita nak wife kita support kita dan kita support wife kita. So I think bila ada tournament di antara perempuan, mungkin dia akan lebih bersemangat untuk main.
Confident.
Yes, confident. And then mungkin boleh podium.
Then from there mungkin boleh dia join dengan lelaki.
Develop. Mungkin lebih menarik perhatian dia. Itu first. Sekali lah. Itu first lah. And then the second one is of course kita nak menaikkan kita punya drifter perempuan di Malaysia juga. Sebab kita tahu ramai drifter perempuan di Malaysia juga. Tapi tidak ada peluang ataupun tidak ada satu platform competition, which mean yang boleh diorang join. So itulah kenapa FDC ditubuhkan bagi saya.
Okay, so I think satu jawapan yang sangat tepat lah, spot on. Sebab to be honest, kita sendiri NDS sendiri belum tentu mampu untuk create championship ataupun challenge untuk female. Sebab apa? We need the pengaruh ataupun we need the influence. Especially Bella and Alif, diorang very strong influence in social media. But the icing on the cake sebenarnya, korang boleh perform. Faham tak? So kita orang jadi lebih relax, like, boleh jadi. So you know, and then the fact that korang pun buka pintu sebenarnya, ramai drifter perempuan kat luar tu. Diorang sebenarnya malu-malu kucing. Dia nampak Bella, dah lah, you know, dengan hijab, dengan drift selamba.
Motivated lah. Basically macam Alif kata.
If she can, why not us, kan? So obviously terselah sebab kita buat selection round hari tu bulan 2. 17 girls. Local
Betul.
Local girls.
17. I think that's the biggest female drifters yang kita...
Yang terkejut aku. Mana datang semua ni?
Exactly.
Sebab macam Alif cakap, sebelum ni kan just ada competition untuk lelaki. So diorang malu untuk keluar.
Mungkin ada dua orang perempuan yang join competition tu.
Betul, seorang dua orang. Tapi yang the rest tu, yang dalam 17 orang tu, maybe sebab takutlah nak dengan lelaki. Dia mindset dia lain tau. So bila dia nampak perempuan keluar dulu dan kita buat event untuk diorang, so diorang pun akan, okay, aku ada kawan-kawan perempuan juga untuk aku bersaing.
And then the fact that masa kita buat selection tu, Leona Chin, otai-otai tu keluar, Minvern.
Betul.
And then diorang sendiri dah sekarang macam, alamak, bukan senang. Dulu macam kita tengok OBG, Minvern K selalu dapat Best Female Award, Best Female Award. Sekarang dia tahu yang ada lagi berbelas female tengah fight for the same title.
Betul.
So that's amazing. I mean, big thanks to the Leona juga dengan Minvern, sebab diorang pun antara role model
yang lama.
yang lama. And then FDC juga after the official round masa dengan D1 invited si Hyun,
Betul.
Kisah Wano, dan kita ada Purple Kano,
Yeah.
lagi siapa? Sunny from Korea. So this is orang kata impact yang sangat besar, especially for our scene kat Malaysia. So I think AI Garage played a big role on making drift scene Malaysia sebenarnya dalam mata dunia lah kan.
Jauhnya.
Itu tujuan kita orang. I baru borak dengan Bullzai tadi tau. Sebenarnya I nak FDC ni more bigger and all around the world. Maksudnya bukan Malaysia, Thailand dan Indonesia, tapi macam-macam negara, tapi join FDC dekat dalam Malaysia ni.
Yes.
Nampak besar impian I.
So basically FDC akan transition ke international event.
InsyaAllah.
Something like that.
InsyaAllah.
Sebab kita pun dah nampak yang kita started tu, walaupun kita tahun pertama ataupun baru
Sangat-sangat baru.
3 round. 2 round lah.
Betul.
Maksudnya baru 2 round. Tapi kita dah invite luar negara punya drifter. So which mean kita dah nak towards to international.
Betul.
Dan macam siang tadi masa practice Bella, sebenarnya kita orang baru balik daripada track. Sebab tu muka air dah tak glowing dah. Sorry. Nak kena makan air lah glow sikit. So tadi kat practice Bella ada tunjuk yang dia dapat conversation dengan satu drifter daripada Romania.
Ya, daripada Rome.
Romania.
Betul. Itali.
So
Itali.
Romania.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Romania.
Yeah. So basically dia ada 700 lebih followers juga.
780,000 ya.
And she's a drift champion.
Drift champion, drift king in
Drift Kings,
Romania.
Drift queen.
Drift queen.
So the competition is actually sama dengan kita Romeo Drift King, but Drift King is actually for open. Drift Queen is basically macam FDC tapi it's Europe.
Yes, Europe.
Drift Queen.
Yes.
Drift Queen.
Yeah, so Drift King yang datang ke Malaysia last year is the same principle. Diorang ada buat satu lagi event called Drift Queen. Only for females. So that driver that reached out to you is actually Drift Queen.
Drift Queen. Asal tak nama tu.
Tak boleh, dah ada.
Tak, sebab title dia lagi macam wow, Queen. Macam tu.
Drift Princess macam tu. Kita buat Drift Princess.
Ratu.
Ratu Drift.
So based on that communication, dia pun show interest untuk join FDC.
Betul.
So that itself shows the impact.
Betul.
Sebab macam saya sekarang, saya pun terkejut. Even setiap kali saya bangun tidur, pagi tu saya tengok dekat Instagram saya, ada drifter female luar negara yang follow. Yang followers memang padu. Dan nama pun ada.
Yes.
So macam terkejut lah. Kenapa diorang follow aku?
Cuba bagi contoh sikit siapa.
Cuba bagi contoh sikit. Soalan cepuh mas.
Okay, contoh seperti Becky, girlfriend James Dean.
Wow.
Lepas tu Colette.
Colette Davis.
Yes, Colette Davis, girlfriend Adam.
Wow.
Abang ni. Lepas tu siapa lagi? And the rest lah.
Yeah.
Nak sebut nama seorang-seorang.
Yeah, actually a few numbers. So bila one thing good is Bella selalu share, bang, siapa ni? Kita cakap, wow, kita dah memang
kita kenal lah orang-orang ni kan.
Kita dah tengok orang, tahu-tahu follow Bella macam impressive. So
Bella macam terkejut. Kenapa dong follow Bella? Why me? Padahal diorang
Ter.
You jealous kan?
Diorang sebenarnya tertekan. Macam aduh dah terfollow pula. Macam mana?
Tekan balik.
Tapi diorang boleh DM I.
Ya ke?
Dia jealous bang sebenarnya.
Tak ada.
Dia jealous dengan saya.
In future mungkin you ada plan nak bring them down?
Of course. Kita orang dah talk tadi tau.
Girls
talk. Tak, sebab White bagus diorang follow Bella dan Bella follow diorang balik. And then Bella nak ada good connection dengan diorang. So Bella pun kira friendly punya orang. Hi, say hi gini. So conversation kita orang dekat DM semua tu jadi baik. So diorang pun jadi interesting nak main kat sini. So kita pun come lah.
Ya, betul.
I am waiting for all my drift buddies.
Catherine Lee.
Katrina, selalu Katrina. Catherine Lee.
So Kat adalah seorang FDC driver.
Yeah.
She's a good driver.
Kereta dia antara yang paling slow itu. Tapi she did
dia
very
boleh,
well.
betul.
Dia tunjuk dekat satu dunia yang walaupun kereta under power dia tetap perform.
Yeah, and then she managed to get the
podium. Dia menang.
Dia menang.
Yes.
Yes.
Pro-M, yes.
Pro-M.
So tapi unfortunately kali ni dia tak dapat join kita.
Betul.
Mungkin pasal kereta ada isu kot, ada kereta.
Yeah.
So kita ada offer juga. Tapi biasalah motorsport drift ni bukan drift saja, tapi general memang cost. So dia tidak dapat memenuhi kehendak untuk drift. So, harap di bulan 8 final nanti.
AI Garage fans ya.
Ui, mantap.
Thank you.
Matian Gaming. Ui, mantap.
Thank you.
Mak Jan Matian pula. Thank you.
Thank you, Mak Jan.
Alright, so now let's change direction sekejap dekat Alif Irfan.
Oi, sudah lah. Mana?
So, kita nak sembang sebab ada tengok video TikTok tu. Kan? Satu hari saya akan ada dekat sini.
Ui.
Kan dia jalan dengan slipper dia kan.
Baju putih kat McLaren. Okay.
Satu hari saya akan ada dekat sini and dia kotakan janji dia. Dapat nombor 4. Itu pun unfortunately pada hari Sabtu
Ya.
kereta ada masalah. Itu memang saya sendiri, aku pun sendiri disappointed lah. Sebab kita tahu, kita train hari-hari untuk layout tu. Dia pun cakap, bang saya fokus layout ni. Tapi layout tu lah yang kereta problem.
Betul.
Tak ada rezeki.
Tak ada rezeki. Tapi kita tanya sikit, macam mana boleh
Kisah. Hello, Kisah.
Kisah.
Hello. Kisah. There's also the FDC driver.
Yes, dia akan datang.
She's
coming. See you soon, Kisah, on Thursday. Jasmine will pick you up at airport. Yeah.
Okay.
Kita, my sister.
Yeah, from Japan.
Yeah, from Japan.
Yeah,
So,
back balik tadi.
Back to the question. Macam mana dalam masa bulan 8 tak silap kita start betul-betul. And now you are already on the top 4 of D1 GP Malaysia. Berdaging.
Less than a year basically, right? Bulan 8,
Half a year bro,
half a year.
basically.
Luck kot bang.
Luck
Luck bang. Luck. Tak ada lah. Dia mostly sebab bila saya duduk nak buat satu benda, saya akan buat betul-betul.
Yeah.
So masa Drift King tahun lepas, saya kecundang, sangat kecundang. Saya tak well prepared, saya sendiri takut dan lepas saya mengalami banyak tomahan lah. Tomahan dari drifter juga ada juga. Confirm. Dan terutamanya adalah netizen sebab saya adalah YouTuber. So bila saya main drift, masa Drift King tu saya out course, langgar tu langgar ni. So orang kata kat saya, engkau jadi YouTuber lah. Tak payah lah jadi drifter. Langgar kalau kau nak bawa macam tu kan, baik kau pergi main go-kart. Kan? So benda-benda macam tu buatkan saya rasa tercabar. Faham tak? Okay, benda tu buat saya rasa tercabar. Saya kata macam saya cakap, kalau saya nak buat sesuatu, saya akan buat habis baik. So saya letak diri saya, itu adalah first tournament dan itu adalah Drift King. Bukan NDS.
Betul, besar.
Okay, besar, sangat besar Drift King. And then after
Pressure
that,
macam ni? Pressure yang kau hadap masa tu, masa Drift King. First ever competition, big as that.
Tak boleh cakap. Time tu sebenarnya dia punya cerita dah tak nak masuk dah. Sangat tak nak masuk. Tak nak masuk Drift King tu. Betul. Sebab
Tapi macam mana boleh termasuk tu?
okay. Kita cakap awal-awal lah, Drift King tak nak lagi. Kita nak fokus depan. Wey, Zokusha.
From Brazil. IMK, hai Kisah. Wey, hello.
Okay. Jadi masa tu kita bawa Pak Si-hyun daripada Korea untuk AI Garage, untuk Drift King. And then adalah rumours daripada saya punya coach sendiri. Ada coach saya ni. Dia cakap kat saya, takkan bawa orang AI Garage sendiri tak keluar orang. And then time tu sudahlah macam mana lah. Okay, tak apalah. Okay, so saya pun jalan ni lah. So benda tu memang tak prepare. Dan saya cakap, kalau saya pernah cakap dekat Bullzai, saya cakap kalau saya dapat tandem, saya nak tarik diri. Betul?
Ya, betul.
Sebab tak sampai tandem. Tak kerti tandem.
Memang tak sampai
Betul.
stage tu lagi.
Betul.
So basically kau target qualifying cukup lah.
Cukup boleh buat
Kalau
clean
masuk
run.
tandem, aku tarik diri.
Betul. Tak kisah pasal clipping point, tak kisah pasal apa. Asalkan aku boleh drift, dan itu dah habis cost tu.
Clean run lah.
Tapi tu pun tak jadi. Aduh, sakit lah.
Tapi jadi apa second round?
Satu tu je bang.
Okay, dia sebenarnya kenapa abang push Alif main juga. Sebab sebenarnya kita nak pecah tradisi. Okay, kalau Mr. K dia tahulah kita punya tradisi. Sebab kita orang bila turun-menurun kan, macam abang ni tak pernah first event abang main dapat title. Sama lah, Alif pun dapat title lah. Baik kau jadi main go-kart je, stuff like that kan. Macam abang dapat jadi badut
drift aku ingat.
Teruk lagi tu.
Lagi teruk. Sebab memang langsung teruk. Sebab tu abang nak Alif, at least you show that you can do better. So bagi abang dah win. At least dia better daripada aku. First attempt dia. Abang punya first attempt badut. First attempt okey lah jadi go-kart. At least.
Oh, ada soalan tu. Siapa coach Alif dan kenapa Alif pilih dia untuk jadi coach Alif?
Wow. Janganlah tu aib. Itu macam aib tu. Kita orang dah tak kenal lah siapa dia.
Coach saya nama dia Bullzai. Saya pilih dia untuk jadi coach sebab dia ada Supra.
So
Jangan mulakan. Tak habis nanti.
alright. So dalam bila you dah masuk lepas top 16. Lepas tu you jumpa Kevin. Okay, you dah tahulah. Sekarang ni you
Dah tahu confirm menang.
Confirm menang sebab staff ke?
Tak ada.
Team
Sebab,
order?
tak, sebab saya rasa saya boleh menang Kevin sebab dia pakai artis.
Sorry korang Ini dia dah personal tau antara kedua ni. So orang kat luar tu macam apa benda ni, dia orang ni.
Okay.
Dia sebenarnya back to the story yang Alif cakap, sebenarnya berlaku pada D1 recently. Yang dia jumpa dengan dia punya so-called staff which is Kevin. So dia orang compete against each other in top 16 and Alif won the battle lah. That's why dia orang tadi bergurau, dah tahu jumpa Kevin means dah menang lah.
Tapi actually it's a fair fight. Cuma Kevin pada masa tu kita kena exhausted, kita kena bagi kredit dekat Kevin sebab sangat dua orang je dia dengan adik dia untuk siapkan.
Dia penat gila.
Berapa kereta dia siapkan?
6 cars I think, 6 biji kereta dengan
6 biji
Sapiro.
kereta.
Betul.
Untuk Tony.
Okay.
Turun atas bawah.
Ya.
Correction abang, takut orang fikir lain. Kita ada 8, tapi 8 orang kot time tu. Cuma dua orang ni, Kevin dengan adik dia ni adalah
Main
main. Yang lain tu just tolong-tolong.
Assistance.
Assistant.
Mana Kevin? Alamak.
Wah, Wation, drifter NDS kat situ.
Kevin kat mana? Aku tak tahu Kevin.
Kevin tengah standby besok pagi nak sambung siapkan.
Ya, betul.
Kereta B. Wow.
Alright, so macam tadi siapa tadi? Kevin kan, dia penat gila and then kita tahu dia fully dedicated lah, dia kena pastikan semua kita siap. Pump dia kena keluar main, dah nampak dah lunyai dah budak tu.
Betul.
Kita ingat habis event dia dah terbaring atas track kan.
Sebab aku
berat
ingat
tanggungjawab dia.
Betul.
Run tu dia pakai kereta Alteza, betul? But his tyre didn't change. Dia tak tukar tayar tau kat aku.
Because first he's too tired. Secondly, that's his first time driving kereta tu. Dia pun mengaku yang kereta tu sangat laju. Dia kata, bang, this car so fast bang.
Too fast for him.
Too fast. Sebab dia kata kalau dia buat betul, Alif confirm.
Tinggal lah.
Dia nak habis baru Alif.
Nampak tak habis tau. Dia takkan habis tau kalau antara
Okey lah,
kedua ni.
kita teruskan. Kita cukup lah kisah Alif untuk D1 GP 4th place. Again, congratulations.
Tapi yang D1 GP juga, Bella. Bella pun ada dia punya
moments.
First kali hari Sabtu, kereta yang dia dah paling biasa bawa.
Betul.
Masa tu Letty baru siap.
Betul.
Tapi ada masalah
GP86 ke?
masalah technical.
Kereta yang selalu bawa training dan layout yang paling Bella suka.
Yes.
Tapi Bella, yes. So layout yang paling kita orang tak suka, layout panjang tu, tiba-tiba perform.
Yes.
Oh, so basically Alif pun favourite layout tak dapat perform, Bella pun favourite layout tak dapat perform. But Sunday right? Sunday when kita tukar.
Lepas tu kita ada soalan, adakah Bella rasuk
adik sendiri untuk join tour drift atau rela hati?
Rasuk
Rasuk Hasut. Dia cakap dia minat drift dan Bella cakap pergi beli kereta, jom join competition. Dan dia commit dengan benda tu. Bella nampak struggle dia. Okay, jom. Kalau dia angat-angat tai ayam, tak pegang. Walaupun adik sendiri kan, tai layan.
Just for everyone punya information, adik Bella join
Ya, adik
Bella pun join event FDC.
Kalau Kevin versus Alif, siapa favourite untuk menang?
Abang Bullzai. Ada soalan.
Ini abang kena jujur. Ni bang.
Soalan apa tadi? Kalau Kevin
versus Alif, siapa favourite untuk menang?
Dia macam ni, dalam drift ni dia
Jujur bang.
Kalau sebagai seorang juri mengikut pengalaman sebagai juri, kita kena tengok daripada segala aspek yang sama rata. Tapi kalau kereta tu ialah kereta yang laju. Okay, tak lah. Actually, Kevin dengan Alif ada masing-masing punya
driving style.
Cuma Alif, dia punya teknik is more towards the modern technique. Dia buat dia ada technical macam left foot braking. Sebab dia breed daripada sim.
Betul.
So from sim, you boleh buat macam-macam. To be honest, you boleh
Try and error.
Try and error.
Yeah.
Tak jadi, escape back to pit, boom, your car is back already. Kalau macam Kevin, dia masih ada sikap berhati-hati. Tapi dalam berhati-hati dia driver yang matang. Cuma tinggal lagi kita belum nampak full potential dia. InsyaAllah kali ni, round ni kita akan nampak team AI Garage.
Dan dengan kereta saya akan kalahkan kereta suami saya.
Wush.
Mengikut speed lah.
Siapakah orang yang bela Alif teringin nak lawan and kalahkan ke NDS ni? Wow.
Okay, saya jawab dulu. Okay, saya untuk NDS, saya nak kalahkan Along Rempit.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's a big shout, bro. Along
Along. Saya nak cuba kalahkan LS15V.
Yes, 2.
LS15V2.
V2. Itulah dia.
Wow, besar angan-angan tu. Besar.
Tak apa.
Okay.
Sebab aku pernah tengok satu video ni yang cakap nak kalahkan ke siapa yang buat video ni. Dia jumpa yang Kingston ke Fishley ni video.
Si Ben.
Ramai nak kalahkan Along Rempit. Kalau FRT tu FLMS ke nak kalahkan
Along dalam FRT pun nak kalahkan.
Tapi jujurlah, okay, bagi saya kalau personally nak kalahkan dalam NDS adalah Abang Bullzai sendiri lah.
Tak main mah.
Tapi tak main lah.
Okay,
tak main lah. Tapi kalau kira saya ni adalah daripada tim FRT kat Ben Aki Speed. Itu antara yang saya rasa nak lawan. Because of Ben ni, dia bukan daripada sim mula-mula, betul tak?
Betul.
Maksud dia main sim and then
dia lagi better.
Dia lagi better. And then saya pun daripada sim. So saya rasa macam kadang-kadang saya rasa macam kadang-kadang macam terinspired ke kan. Sebab daripada sim dan saya pun daripada sim. So macam I want to fight with him.
Ben Aki Speed is actually our NDS Borneo punya champion.
So, and currently leading lah.
Yes, and itu champion.
And currently leading for our NDS 2024 GP.
Round number 5 champion.
Ben Aki Speed.
Round number 5 D1 GP Southeast Asia champion. Dan juga kita ada juga sim drifter yang daripada sim jadi real drifter, William Heng. William Heng pun antara drifter yang kita nampak based on sim dia boleh jadi dia actual drift.
Saya tak suka sim. Saya
ini
memang malas
yang banyak saya terima lah.
Aduan banyak
saya terima aduan pasal malas nak belajar, malas nak ni. Ada je.
Bella tak jawab lagi, dia nak kalahkan siapa?
Oh yes. Betul, sabar dulu soalan tu. Okey, silakan Bella.
Laki perempuan?
Tak kisah. Okey, kalau NDS lah.
You could be from the whole driver list
of NDS. Cakap sebab tak power lagi ya. Tapi
tak.
Kalau angan-angan tu, kalau perempuan lah.
Kisah mana?
Semua international drifter. Kita orang
you tak jujur. Dia nak cuba kalahkan Pak Siyun, dia kata.
Memang I tak habis cakap lagi. Maksudnya Pak Siyun dan Kisah Bella rapat dengan diorang. Sangat rapat. Tapi competition kan, kita berlawan dengan sihat.
Betul.
Macam tu. Cuma saya teringin nak atas daripada diorang.
Of course.
Impian saya macam tu lah. Tapi kalau untuk lelaki tak ada. Ada. Yang riak selalu cakap pasal kereta laju suami saya.
Dia ingat dia selaju. Tapi
saya tak pernah ingat kereta saya laju bang. Sebab memang saya tahu kereta saya tak laju.
Tapi betul. Sebenarnya kereta Alif, banyak orang tak tahu orang sampai lepas habis event orang tanya, kereta Alif apa spek? Standard. Engine standard.
Gearbox pun standard.
Gearbox around 154. Twin plate clutch, turbo G35 Pulsar. That's it. ECU, links. Dah. Kalau
even LSD pun standard, right?
LSD welding. Welded diff. So, dengan berbekalkan 470 horse, that's it. So, sebenarnya lebih kepada persiapan teknik setup kereta tu. And finally, berapa hari non-stop. 5 hari sebelum D1 kita practice non-stop. Okay. We find the right tune of that car. And Alif drove it like a champ.
Oh, thank you.
Upscale. Jangan kalah.
Tapi kereta saya tak laju masa tu under power pun saya boleh podium bang.
Betul. Bella menunjukkan satu. Kita tak habis sebenarnya tadi cakap pasal Bella. Round number 1 dia kena apa? Sakit apa tu? hypertension.
Betul.
Masuk ambulans.
Masuk ambulans.
Betul.
Ambulans kan?
Blood pressure
blood pressure
tinggi.
naik. And then tapi demi semangat tu dia nak juga. Even though kita pun dah risau sebenarnya stop. Tapi dia nak tunjukkan dia boleh.
Betul. Time tu Bella rasa Bella dah lepas keluar daripada ambulans dan naik atas dekat kemah. Laki saya memang tak bagi dah. Lepas tu saya cakap, boleh ni. Boleh ni. Tapi sebenarnya Bella tipu. Sebab Bella nak main. Bella tak nak drama-drama macam ni.
Yes, betul.
Kita tak minta pun. Lepas tu keluar-keluar masa buat layout potong tu. Mata saya dah macam ni dah. So, sikit lagi nak langgar cement barrier tu. Bella stop. So, Bella tak boleh continue. Padahal boleh je continue. Tapi,
Just don't want to take the risk
Betul.
Pengsan dekat dalam kereta.
Yes.
Siapa nak menjawab kan?
Betul.
Tapi, last day tu Bella comeback macam, aku tak kisahlah. Perform tak perform, aku nak main je. Tak ada perasaan apa-apa, tak ada kancung, tak ada apa. Main je.
Basically nak have fun.
Betul, have fun je. Sebab dah last day kan, tak sabar nak habis ni. Tapi Alhamdulillah lah perform.
Sangat perform. Finish second Nombor 2. Si Hyun first, dia nombor 2. And the best part, qualify D1 GP.
Tu. Yang
That
tu
was the
Bella paling
best
tak sangka.
moment.
Tadi komen dia kata something. Alif share moment apa tadi?
It's okay.
Tapi experience Bella sebagai perempuan lah. Bella first time main competition dengan lelaki and lelaki semua power. Saya tak cakap suami saya power, tapi Alhamdulillah dia power saya. Saya power lah. You idola I sekarang.
Ya ke?
Wow.
You idola I sayang. Okay.
Terima kasih.
Okay, sorry sayang.
So kena balik ni, kena berlatih sikit scene.
Yeah.
Kalau you idolakan I, you kena lah ikut cara I.
Okay baby. Okay, so Bella
Garang juga Alif ni Rupa je.
Bella tak expect yang tiba-tiba dapat result qualified. Asal aku nombor 25?
Yeah.
Daripada berapa orang driver?
Daripada 47.
Oh my god, 47. So dia macam, betul ke ni?
Yeah.
Bella macam tak sangka apa yang aku buat. Kenapa aku dapat 25? Dia, walaupun nombor 25, bukan nombor 5, tapi perempuan.
Yes.
Achievement.
Betul.
Kita sebagai perempuan masuk dekat dalam lelaki punya competition kan. Banggalah. Tapi lepas tu kereta rosak. Tak boleh nak teruskan.
Kereta rosak tu nak tanya. Rosak sebab apa?
Rosak sebab dia rasa macam tadi Bella cakap kan, aku tak ada feeling apa-apa, tak ada kancung. Dia terlebih confident. Pum, langgar pula.
Overconfident lah.
Bella overconfident sangat. Nak tunjuk anti-lag kan?
Betul. And then the fact that masa tu lawan si Hyun final.
Oh ya, final.
Yeah. So, dia pun memang nak, kita pun nak nampak dia. Inilah masanya untuk tunjukkan you are going against your teammate. Tapi also one of your idol lah. Sebab si Hyun no doubt one of the best driver.
Betul.
Has to explain in English for FDC, for the international audience.
Okay. So, Female Drift Challenge is the name of FDC. And of course, if there's any female drivers out there that is willing or interest in joining the rounds, please contact us. You can contact AI Garage and also contact NDS. We can accommodate as much as we can. We have it until August, and also October is the special stage.
Yes.
We will have more international drivers for females untuk compete. So yeah, if you have interest, please don't hesitate of DM us, and we'll give you infos on how to join and participate. And we have cars that you can rent if you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was impressive masa final tu against Si Hyun. Cuma
Tapi no doubt lah, See You memang Bella, kalau nak cakap level Bella dengan dia tu macam ni lah.
Obviously there's room of improvements orang kata.
Mana macam mana?
Macam ni.
Oh, tinggi lagi.
Okay, you take about how long dia dah drift berbanding dengan berapa lama Bella dah drift. Bella dengan Alif start almost the same, right? Roughly in August last year.
Same time. Cuma
And
lagi
how long?
Bella dia sangat malas untuk ke sim. Kalau dia rajin macam Alif, maybe they are the same right now.
Yeah. So basically sim also helps.
Very much. Follow and okay. So if you have the capabilities untuk main sim, do it.
But I don't have, bro. How,
Same. I do not have that capabilities.
Pening lah main sim bang.
Sama.
I have that
Saya
motion.
pening.
Satu umur.
Saya muda lagi bang.
Nak 1000 daya tak nak 1000 dalih.
Pening sayang. I pening.
Tapi actually betul. Ada kawan kita orang pun macam John Wong and Blaster Car kata, bro, you have to sit down 2-3 jam baru you akan
I tried. We went to Blaster Car, then kita try dia punya sim yang boleh ada motion, boleh gerak kan. Tak sampai 1 hour, half an hour lah I say. jadi gidi.
Oh, tu kau kena check kau ada angin. Ada good.
So for me, I don't know. I've been drifting outside, but
Rim yang Bella pakai tu Bullzai ke time tu?
Dia yang Bella pakai tu rim Bullzai ke time tu.
Jangan sebut.
Ya betul. Bella rasa maybe sebab rim dia kot. Rim dia yang buatkan Bella
aura
cool.
dia datang lah.
Tak, aura dia bad aura.
Oh,
Ya ke? Alamak.
dia dah sampai final dia kata bad aura. Tak apa. Rim yang sama dia pakai sampai final dia kata bad aura.
But saya dengar masa tu dia cakap dekat atas dia risaukan rim daripada Bella daripada kereta.
Ya betul, tu rim saya.
Tapi thank you lah bagi pinjam rim masa tu. Sebab Bella tak tahu pun tu rim abang.
Ya, tak ada hal.
Tak ada hal.
I think in drift community, we are kind of like one community that
Yeah.
we share most
Yeah.
of the knowledge and also experience. Not only that, barang pun kita pinjamkan.
Ya, betul.
Especially during competition, kadang-kadang kita bila nampak tim sana datang pinjamkan barang kat tim sini.
Betul, tayar lah apa semua.
I think it's the culture sebenarnya. Sebab tu bila contoh macam kita dulu pergi race dekat Oman, ingat lagi 2020, kereta Daigo saya tu, engine dia boom. So dalam masa I think 2 jam dia kena siapkan engine tu untuk keluar qualifying. Just imagine 5 team daripada tim-tim lain dan negara lain semua terjun, termasuklah tim Malaysia kita.
Tapi baguslah macam tu.
Yeah,
Sangat-sangat bagus.
Dia miss first run, tapi second run dia keluar and qualify. So amazing. So I hope that culture pun ada kat sini.
Mesti orang dia baik
Memang semua orang nak tolong, not just because it's Daigo, tapi siapa-siapa pun lah. Because we had pengalaman juga yang kita rosak, dia orang tolong.
I think it's basically like they don't like to menang free, orang kata.
Yes, dia orang nak menang tapi at least it's a fight.
A battle. And even you cannot make it for first run like what Zai said. They try to make you go out for the second run and try to qualify. At least you have a battle. You can go into the top. 32 or 24.
At least menang
bracket.
dengan fight lah. Nasib lah.
So you wanna
tengok time. Sebab besok kita akan ada sikit announcement lah. Besok kita ada the most awaited grandstand yang orang kata. Dia akan masuk.
ramai orang tanya saya tu bang.
Ramai.
Sampai saya pun dah reply komen orang tu. Sabar. So ada. Sabar.
Sebab ada orang yang dah purchase tiket, I heard.
Betul. Kita dah ada fans daripada Brunei.
Wow.
Brunei.
Sabah Sarawak as well.
Sabah
Sarawak as well. Yang dah purchase tiket, yang reached out to me.
Yes.
Tanya where do I claim the tickets and so on.
So because of ada fans dari
Saya pun nak Kak Bella balik from Indonesia. Hai Indonesia.
Hai.
Support.
Makasih ya.
Ya, makasih.
Makasih ya.
Support NDS dong. Ni drifter-drifter ni.
Ya.
Pembalap-pembalap.
Tapi sebabkan Sabah, Sarawak support and then also Brunei support. Last year ke this year this year.
This year.
Saya pergi Sarawak.
Yes, this year NDS Borneo.
And then akan ada lagi.
Next month kita akan ada NDS Borneo.
Yes. Dan saya akan hantar Bella Trail pula.
Oh.
Let's go. Mantap.
Let's go baby.
Peminat Bella Trail dan Alif Irfan boleh standby kat Miri.
Saya akan jadi spotter untuk dia untuk kali ni.
Adakah dia dan Kevin ataupun dia saja?
Kita tengok macam mana.
Mantap. AI Garage akan berada di
Miri. Eksklusif.
Eksklusif
today.
Miri standby. Kita dah hantar wakil lah. Jangan cakap KL.
Tapi saya tak pernah try lagi layout Miri. Tengok.
Dah pernah dah.
Dah pernah naik.
Yang rumput tu.
Ini personal lagi. Aku dah tahu ni personal joke lagi ni.
Selalu diorang berdua tau. Ni aku yang kena bahan ni. Tak. Itu rumput tu lewat sini.
Lewat luar.
Luar. Official tu.
Kalau lewat sebenarnya lubang lah.
Lubang.
Kolam.
As what Bullzai said just now.
Saya suka orang macam bahan saya. Dia macam membakar semangat kan.
Buat gitu.
Okay, balik boleh main SIM? Ada alasan?
Ya, boleh lah.
Tak juga.
Kenapa pula?
Pening. Dia tak boleh main SIM.
Betul. Bukan semua orang boleh main.
Ya betul.
Kalau macam tu Bella kena plan untuk di awal maybe.
Ya betul.
Semalam dua malam lepas dia tanya saya. Boleh tak ni sebelum sampai NDS ni dia dah power tandem, dia cakap kat saya. Power tandem. Dia kata ada 3-4 kali kita ni. Cakap kat dia.
Okay lah, Abang Bullzai dah tahulah jawapan
Dia
tu.
dah cakap tadi.
Boy.
Dia dah cakap lah. Dia dah cakap lah. Cakap 4 kali training you dengan you sim. Bagi saya ni, ini personally saya sebagai seorang sim driver juga. Saya spend 2 jam, saya rasa itu dah sebulan saya main.
Betul.
Sampai sebulan. Sebab sebulan berapa kali je.
Betul.
Sebulan berapa kali je mostly. Sebab tak jadi tekan. Tapi fokus betul-betul lah 2 jam tu. So it's 120 minit.
Betul.
Play time.
Seat time.
Seat time. Play
lah tu.
Play.
Okay. Okay, about seat kan.
Okay, so 120 minit saya main. Tak jadi je. Tayar tak kena tukar. Apa semua panas. Tak duduk dalam aircon. So saya kata kat dia, bagus sebab teknik.
Betul.
And then bila dah masuk bab bila dah nak start main luar, itu dah atas keberanian. Betul tak? Sebab dalam sim kita tak rasa betul-betul kereta. Cuma kita tahu teknik. Okay, dekat macam ni macam mana. Itu yang saya, apa yang saya apply macam abang cakap, left foot braking tu pun. Kalau luar saya nak try benda tu, memang saya takkan try.
Confirm.
Tapi sebabkan saya tak ada apa risiko dalam sim, tekan je lah. Tak jadi tekan lagi. And then benda tu dah jadi habit kat saya. Bila saya apply benda tu dekat real drift. Tapi kadang-kadang ada over sangat.
Tak, for me macam, untuk saya lah, sim ni kadang-kadang merepek kelajuan dia tu. Dia macam, even kita boleh adjust kita punya contoh, apa? Ratio apa semua kan.
The difference of sim and reality, I think the G-force is not there for sim.
Betul.
The feel is not there. But the seat time, like what Alif said, untuk play time, okay, untuk sim, maybe akan ada technicals that you can learn from there and you apply in reality. However, it might not be the 100% the same lah, macam kita orang cakap kan. Because the factors of G tak ada, your tires, the surface, semua berbeza kan. Hujan lain.
Dia tak pernah. So benda ni yang nak bagi dia rasa teknik awal-awal. Bila macam saya sekarang, saya dah boleh sikit-sikit dekat luar. So saya dekat sim, saya rasa saya tak nak lah. Sebab benda tu kat luar sepatutnya.
Oh, from Pakistan. Okay, Akib. Thank you for the question.
Oh, we have the circuits.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
maybe they want to bring FDC to Pakistan. Maybe you guys can consider bringing
Probably.
FDC to Pakistan as well.
We have plans actually. Kita ada kawan, we got friend Talha
from Pakistan
and Babu also. Those are the 2 drivers yang actually they learn and competed here in Malaysia. So yeah, why not? One day we will go there, hopefully, and then FDC will bring along. Because I know even Talha's sister also doing autocross.
Oh,
yeah, Fatima. So maybe she can do drifting, and maybe she will bring Fatima here.
Yeah.
We have our gymkhana.
Oh yeah, we have
Lady.
Aisyah, by the way. Kita ada Aisyah, Aisyah. Kita punya gymkhana
Aisyah.
queen. Dia akan bertanding. So actually dia potential untuk menang Pro M. So yeah,
now we'll see.
Aisyah, fans out there, come over, datang support Aisyah.
Tapi saya sebenarnya, selain drifter luar kan, female drifter luar, saya memang nak sangat siapa-siapa yang rasa ada, maksudnya ada bajet untuk main drift, minat drift. Tolonglah macam datang je lah kan.
Yes, datang.
Sebab Bella kalau boleh ramai lagi female drifter lagi best.
Lagi best. Yes, that is betul. And
Sebab dia orang rasa malu-malu lagi bang. Even kita dah ada tubuh kat FDC tapi still juga yang ada yang malu-malu.
So
tapi
silakan dulu.
Which means
kena create community kot.
correct. So dekat mana create community tu datang? AI Garage School of Drift.
Yes, betul.
Yes. Okay, ini yang kita nak sentuh tadi, tak sentuh lagi. So
Okay.
sekarang kita sentuh kan?
Sentuh sekarang.
Sentuh dia. Okay, bulan 7 dah start tahun lepas dalam minat dalam drift. Tapi tak sampai setahun ni, you guys have already invested so much dalam sukan drift ni. Directly to yourself and also the community. Ini banyak orang tak tahu. So now lately, what is the latest investment yang korang dah buat? Please share. Ini I think semua orang should know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, apa yang kita orang,
And also your plans as well.
Yeah.
actually apa yang kita orang dah invest dalam to the drift ni actually our own track lah kot. Our own track in Bandar Malaysia. We
KL
invest KL base. So kita invest dalam KL base punya. Saya pun tak reti lah nak cakap macam ni. Saya tak pandai nak bercakap. Cuma
Belwan. Thank you Belwan.
Oi, thank you.
As our sponsor.
Yeah.
Hi Belwan.
So apa yang sebab saya ada plan untuk buat School of Drift. So bila School of Drift, AI Garage School of Drift. Kita. Sorry. Kita. Okay, kita ada nak buat School of Drift untuk AI Garage. Jadi, saya fikir kalau nak benda ni lagi nampak, nak jalankan benda ni dengan secara teratur dan cantik, everything smooth and want to go international, which mean kita boleh juga nanti mungkin international rival anything. So we have to ada our own track actually. So
proper.
Yes. And then thanks also to NDS Exquisite and Bullzai, then give opportunity to AI Garage. Cakap ada why not we invest in this KL base supaya kita boleh lagi, kita punya own track and also kita dapat tambah satu track baru untuk drift community. Yes. Dan so saya rasa macam bila saya fikir dengan Bella, saya cakap why not? Walaupun kita baru tapi why not? Sebab benda ni drift ni bagi saya dah masuk dalam saya punya hati tau. Sebab before invest track ke everything ke, saya dah ada my own team. AI Garage, saya ada team saya sendiri, saya ada garage saya sendiri, and then a few cars, drift car. So saya rasa ini dah, saya nak patah balik pun saya rasa macam no. Why aku perlu patah balik? So alang-alang kita dah betul-betul go.
Alang-alang ni bahaya tu. Aku dengar daripada FRP lagi alang-alang ni.
Tak, alang-alang kita dah go sampai tahap ni. Kita go je lagi. Betul. Sampai satu dunia mengenali kita. So itu saya punya target plan right now. So bila kita invest untuk KL base ni, so kita namakan juga itu KL base,
drifting at KL base.
Drifting at KL base, and then home of National Series, and also AI Garage Drift School punya
School of Drift.
School of Drift. Sorry. Okay. So kita boleh banyak benda yang kita boleh buat. Banyak benda yang AI Garage boleh buat kalau kita ada kita punya track sendiri. So that's why we invest on the track.
So generally the investment is for the whole team, and big thanks to KL base juga. Hey, hi Zai. Hi Auntie, how are you? English please. Yes, okay. So we're talking about the investment made by the way, that's Talha's mom.
Oh, hi Auntie.
So the investment made by Alif
and also
AI Garage towards the scene, the community actually, and big thanks also to KL base for also together sama-sama untuk jadikan tempat ni a new playground for us. Of course kita kena jaga tempat ni, orang dah bagi kita amanah, kita tu jaga. And of course anything yang perlu penjagaan ada cost.
Yes.
So that cost is the investment that we put in so that everybody can enjoy the fun, you know. And then of course having that space, we can actually uplift our standard. Now you can see cars struggling, kereta aku tak cukup power. I need more power. So we push the limits for each cars to push bigger, maximum. And then baru diorang faham, oh rupanya macam ni feeling untuk drift dekat, for example Oman. So you have a 80 meter punya clipping zone. So now you have it there. Tadi pun macam, oh my goodness, so far. You know, team and variety practice tadi, nak connect the zone is really far. So it's good, now they're learning. And that is, yang orang kata, the investment that is being put into the society. So benda ni orang tak nampak, orang ingat it's just for own personal benefit, but it's actually for the whole community.
So after this actually, we have another segment that we're going to talk about KL base itself.
Yes.
And also our NDS event happening this weekend. So we are going to talk about the layout, even the judges. One of the judges is here. So we're going to talk about the criteria of judging and what's the changes in NDS happening. There's big change coming for NDS GP. So that's for our second segment.
Okay. So apa lagi nak sembang hari ni?
Apa lagi nak sembang
Apa lagi
Korang sembang dua, korang bahan je. Aku dengar je.
Okay, kalau katakanlah next sekarang ni Bella nombor 2 kan?
Nombor 2? Okay.
Okay, now Si Hyun tak datang. So you ada chance to be number 1. So
sebab ranking sekarang
Yes, ranking. So Si Hyun tak datang kenapa? Cuba explain sikit.
Si Hyun tak datang kenapa?
Yes.
Dia ada rally.
Maybe dia ada rally dekat Taiwan.
No. Ada K 9 and 10 or 8 and 9. KDGP, yes.
Oh, okay. Ada event yang lebih penting kat sana.
Yes, tapi Si Hyun akan datang Bulan 10 nanti.
Bulan 10
Ya,
drifting.
dia dah cakap tu confirm.
Okay, nanti.
And bulan 10 akan ramai drifter luar datang.
Yes. So
InsyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
drifter perempuan yang padu, kalau dia bawa boyfriend dia lagi padu.
Itu clue terlalu besar bro.
Okay, terlalu besar.
Jangan cakap macam tu bro.
Okay.
Diam dulu.
Diam dulu.
Cuma Bella nombor 2 dan Kisah nombor berapa?
Kita nombor 3.
Okay. Tapi Bella rasa Kisah macam dekat bandar Malaysia kan, kacang kot bagi dia. Bella rasa.
Ya.
Ya.
Sebab kisah pernah bawa Berusaha kan?
Ya.
Oh yes, dia ada pengalaman kat track
Yes.
tu.
Ya, dia ada pengalaman kat track tu dan dia bukan first time. Macam
Ya.
dekat APD dia
Dia
first
top
time.
Top 8, right?
Top eight,
Top
Yes,
8
top
untuk
eight.
Drift King.
Drift King. Dan macam dekat APD dia first time tapi dia boleh.
Yep.
Kalau dia banyak seat time lagi kat situ, maybe dia okay, touch up apa yang patut. Tapi nak cakap nombor 1 ranking tu, bila-bila masa dia akan potong saya bang. Sikit je kita orang punya point bang.
Ya.
Sangat-sangat sikit.
Kita sebab tak ada tandem, it's more towards solo run battles. So the pointing system is the pointing system a bit tight compared to NDS GP lah.
Yeah.
Sebab NDS GP the first place will get 100 points for tandem, and then on top of that they will get the qualifying points as well. So untuk
Bersyaril tu.
Ui.
Yes. Track with soul. Yes, big shout out to that guy. Syaril Mazlan is actually the guy yang banyak pergi kerja sama untuk menjayakan.
Sangat-sangat banyak.
Thank you bang.
Thank you Bang Syaril.
Thank you KL Base. Drifting at KL Base will not be possible without Bang Syaril.
Yeah.
So yes, padu piau. Yeah.
Besok belanja makan.
Besok salai. Okay. So tadi apa ni?
Lupa dah. Bukan. Ranking.
Ranking. Okay, so cakap pasal ranking ni, kita ada new rules yang kita akan sembang lepas ni. Tapi nak beritahu dekat Alif lah. Sebab nampak gayanya, impian tu menjadi kenyataan. Yang nak cari Alung Fazrin tu.
Oh
my god. Alif akan...
We wait for the tandem brackets to be released, okay?
Yes, kita akan release tandem bracket. Tapi nampak
Kenapa
gaya.
aku yang berdebar?
Janganlah debar. Janganlah berdebar.
Muka dia pun macam tu. Nampak sangat. Nampak dia cakap lebih ni.
Ya, sebab kita dah tukar format.
Yeah.
Kita dah towards leaning no qualifying.
Yep.
Sebab kita, okay, reason kita akan sembang lagi. Tapi chances of you meeting with Alung Fazrin
might be there.
Very high chance.
Yeah. Wow. Because it's based on rankings as well. So we will go into that later in the second
Saya
segment.
kena buat satu strategi lah ni sebelum masuk ni.
Betul.
Strategi apa? Pergi TP auto work. Oh. Apa pun fair play lah, fair fight.
Yeah.
Actually menang kalah
Kalah tu pasti.
adat permainan.
Yes.
Adat permainan.
Alung-
But I will do the best.
Alung cakap apa saja?
Alung Fazrin pernah baik tahu Bella
itu ayat
kali. Kalah tu pasti.
Yeah.
Menang tu.
Menang tu bonus.
Yeah.
Ingat
Tapi
dia kata dia.
I will do my best. Tak kisah dengan siapa-siapa saja. At least kalau kalah ada experience lawan orang yang
Betul.
lebih berpengalaman.
I think that's very positive of you to take that.
Betul.
The fact that diorang ni baru, for me, no fear. Nothing to lose. You faham tak? Kalau orang yang contoh macam Alung Fazrin jumpa driver baru, even myself lah, kalau aku main lawan first battle lawan Alif Irfan, aku cakap aduh benda lah budak ni nak buat lagi kan. Kalau kita lawan Alung, kita dah tahu okay, Alung macam ni style dia, kita dah tahu. So lawan dengan budak baru, dia akan jadi kacau ni.
Because you cannot
macam
predict.
tu
Yeah, you cannot predict what he's doing. How his
takut
driving
line dia
style.
tak cantik ke?
Yeah, it could be that. It could be he's a very aggressive driver or very. We do not know how he's driving or her driving style is. So for us to adapt to that takes time.
Betul. Saya setuju dengan statement tu sebab saya ada training baru ni. Saya ada tinggal satu kereta tu lah.
Oh.
Jauh tak?
Jauh tak?
Dan orang tu dah lama dalam drift. Jauh tak saya tinggal dia. Dengan
Coach kamu ke?
Oh lah. Dia livery macam kereta saya lah.
Livery sama.
Aduh. Okay guys, we take a short break.
Okay,
and we come back for our second segment. Thanks again, Alif Irfan.
Alright, thank you Bullzai
Alif.
and
Thank you, Bella.
Jasman. Thank
Alright.
you so much.
Welcome.
So jap, toilet break. We see you guys with the two guests baru. Thank you Alif, thank you Irfan.
See you guys.
Thank
Thank you Alif, thank you Irfan. Macam mana?
7 pagi guys, 7 pagi. So, dulu lagi chance sikit.
Thanks Alif, thanks Bella. See you guys. Alif.
Jap, kami ayat. Bye.
Charging vacation, my hostage refuge. I work in progress, you bleed just like you while running my day to differ. Make me an offer. Warm summer bring you bleed just like you while running my
Nitrous, we've changed the pulley, we installed the catch can and all the minor stuff we had to do.
マンバタービンは非常にコストパフォーマンスに優れたタービンなんで
Alright, this is Tony, our cockpit half-breed. Don't forget to check us out.
الحين رايحين عشان نعطيها الهديه وراح نصور لكم ايش راح يصير.
Saya berasal dari Indonesia.
Good afternoon, guys. Nama saya Johnny Yong. Saya dari Miri Sarawak. Robin Ishida. Thanks for having me back. Let's fucking hell. We are the one. We are the children. Thank you.
The films originated in UK.
Drifting king in this world is one day.
changed the pulley, we installed the catch can and all the minor stuff we had to do.
マンバタービンは非常にコストパフォーマンスに優れたタービンなんで
This is Tony, our cockpit half breed. Don't forget to check us out.
الحين رايحين عشان نعطيها الهدية وراح نصور لكم ايش راح يصير.
Saya berasal dari Indonesia.
Good afternoon, guys. Nama saya Johnny Yong. Saya dari Miri Sarawak, Provinsi Shira. Thanks for having me back. Let's fucking hell.
We are the one. We are the children. Thank you.
The films originated in UK. With no way to go, pushing on limits, breaking the law, drifting with passion.
Alright. Kita dah kembali. We're back. AI Adrenaline Impact Podcast. But this time it's going to be more towards the English side. Because we got our guest here, Talha bin Azhar.
All the way from Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for having me.
And then we have Mr. K.
Yes.
Mr. K. Khairul Anwar.
Yes. I'm so dead today.
So, Mr. K is one of the judges for National Drift Series, our permanent judge, alongside Mr. Mervin Nakamura. So, and then we have Talha bin Azhar, one of our NDS
International
participant. We'll be competing this weekend in round number 3. So, at KL base, drifting at KL base, Sungai Besi. Alright, so this kali ni campur-campur sikit English Malay.
Thank you so much.
So we're gonna more or less introduce what's up in the National Drift Series punya what do you call this?
Judging.
No, we're gonna start with the rule changes first.
We have some rule changes. We've
for
got
NDS GP.
also the track layout that's gonna come up for this round, and then of course the do and don'ts in the sport of drifting here in Malaysia. So Jasman, let's ask the guy on the hot seat. Tadi kita sembang dia in the hot seat. Okay, why is it a hot seat?
Okay, so for this NDS GP2, this is actually for first round for NDS GP2. So this is actually the rules for NDS GP and NDS GP2 that we have determined, and also some changes that we have done. So the first one is no ethanol or racing fuel is allowed. Any gas fuel or AV gas, petrol pump gas or AV gas is allowed for this competition. No nitros is allowed for this competition. This time dot box is allowed. Sequential or H pattern dot box is allowed. Maximum tire width is at 265 mm, but the minimum track wear it has to be 240. It cannot go below 240. It's not NDS GP level, it's GP2 level, so we limit the track wear to 240 and above. So any drivers that are non-pro or podium drivers from 2022 to 2023 are eligible to join NDS GP2.
Okay, so let's ask the first point. No ethanol. Why not?
Wow. Okay, basically it's a lower standard than NDS GP, so that's why we decided no race fuels or ethanol fuels. We try to maintain the cars using the same fuels. Same goes to the tires, the tread wears, and also
Limits
the
power?
Yeah, we limit the power, and also the we don't want them to go over. We just want them to be
So that there will be more amateur participating.
Yes, we want all types of vehicles and also all types of power to join GP2, because we don't have that standard of GP. You know, in GP it's quite tough.
So GP means it's the pro
category,
the most pro level.
Yep.
Then GP2 is pro 2 lah basically.
Yes.
Okay, so what? It's not lights. I heard people asking, is GP2 lights? I think the answer is no.
No, it's no.
What's
it's
the
not.
difference between lights and GP2?
Okay, so if you see back the rule change, previously in lights, dot box and sequential H pattern was not allowed. So now we allow dot box and H pattern because for certain vehicles and certain tracks, it's still eligible. But we still limit them, although it's still dot box and H pattern. We still limit their tires. We can go to GP level.
As for the demand for our NDS, is it more into that, or
we have a lot of amateur drivers out there for GP2. The demand is there. However, a lot of them can't join previously in GP because the requirement was quite high, and also the horsepowers of the cars was a bit high. So that's why we decided to drop down to a level from GP to make a GP2 standard for most of the amateur drivers to join.
I think it's a very nice gap between GP1 and GP2 with like the tire, and then you're limiting the grip, but you're still letting them play with the gearbox. So it should be fun when they jump from GP2 to GP.
So you have that power, but you don't have the traction.
Yeah.
So basically you need to know how to set up. Balance it out.
Yeah, I think that the lights, I think most of the drivers that is already been competing in lights, even the top drivers in lights last time, are now also hesitant to go in GP2.
Yeah.
Because it's literally another step lower from GP, like literally just one step lower, and then just not allowing the pro or GP podium drivers to compete. That give a chance for drivers that's in GP get themselves into the winning streak.
Yes, we allow GP drivers to join as long as you're not a podium driver. You have not podium in any GP events. You're allowed to join GP2.
That's very
So it's another opportunity for the amateur drivers or new drivers or even newcomers to have a battle with the pro drivers and learn from them, get experience.
It's actually a good way to break the ice when you join the Malaysian drift scene. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey mate.
Hey, mate.
Hey, what's up mate?
Okay,
Yeah.
so treadwear. I think treadwear is another hot topic because not much tire that is in that zone of treadwear. So you'll see, I think big brands like Valinos, they are all
Performance tire, right?
160
Yeah.
treadwear, 200 treadwear, and then Westlake, the new one is I think it's 180 treadwear, and the previous RS1 is 240, but no longer in production. So this is tricky right now. And then the fact that the Nova is one of the tires that's in the market right now that offers 240. So I can see now drivers running the Nova all over. Could this be orang kata the tire that people will choose to win, or there's other brand you rasa as a steward?
Wait, kita tak adalah pilih brand.
Kan?
For me, it's open lah. You can even use road tires, normal road daily use tires.
But anyway, man, what makes you choose 240?
Yeah.
What makes you choose 240?
My lucky number.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the wins and losses are from his luck.
Salam from Bear. GP2 is really good initiative. Thank you, Bear. There you go, Bear from Cargasm. Cargasm, one of the GP drivers.
Yep, he's participating this weekend.
He's one of the drivers he can play GP2,
but he's
running ethanol.
Yeah,
So
he's running 80.
He can't. His
He's
car
limited by the fuel.
Limited by the fuel. So we know that he wanted to, but of course we have to limit something for GP2 so that drivers have a fair fight. It's more like a pro category, but limited. In sense of what you can use.
I think fuel really makes a big difference in terms like, because when you go to ethanol, you get that extra 30-40% that you could just squeeze out.
Treadwear for tires as well.
So it's balanced.
So
from both sides.
We have to limit out, like what Zai said.
So let's ask Talha some question. Okay, 2022 you won semi-pro.
Yeah.
So semi-pro,
Fine round.
that's a different.
That was before lights.
Yeah, that was before lights.
Yeah.
Semi-pro, I would say, is more or less GP2, but
open tire thing.
Yeah, it's kind of open back then. It's not restrict.
Yeah.
So in that particular time,
Yeah.
you had that advantage.
Yeah.
Because
it
based
was
on
about
your
time.
machine, stuff like that, and that's why we changed to GP2.
Yeah.
So we control that.
Adapting to all
Yeah.
this.
So we don't want
to be fair.
To be fair.
Yeah.
We don't want we don't want it to be an open field. It's a limited field that you can only bring, certain weapon to this war.
Giant goes with giant and goes with ant.
I think when NDS started back then, and then it had like pro and then semi-pro categories, there was more towards the driver skill and the new drivers to give them a chance to, be competitive against each other. So there were new drivers as well. So everybody had a good shot. For sure, the rules were not like the NDS lights, so we had like probably big tire and ethanol and dog box and everything. And we had back then when Mr. K was not a judge back then, he was my spotter then.
That's right.
So we were like on a good advantage. It was good luck and it was very good.
Love you, my son. There you go.
Yeah.
Auntie. Yeah.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah. By the way, we had Mark Darwin commented earlier.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this weekend. That's another
GP2 driver.
Oh yeah.
GP2 driver.
Newcomers.
Newcomer, yeah. So
I think he
this is
doesn't
what
look
we
like.
want in the drift.
Yeah, but he's not new in motorsport.
Yeah.
He's actually a GP driver.
For sure.
So
I think one of the most decorated
Yeah.
background in racing.
I think when he comes into drifting, we were like, here comes another racer to become a drifter. So we can see the advantages as a racer. Speed is not a factor.
Issue.
Yeah.
So it's not fear. There's no fear of speed. So I
Race
think
line
after
wise.
second attempt, he's already smoking the track like nobody's business. So we can't wait to see you, buddy, on the starting line, smoking out the track.
Oh, yeah,
we
that
wish
was
you were in
yesterday.
GP2. GP2, but GP as well. Because his driving style is amazing.
It's mad.
Yeah,
Like, we
you
saw
can
him
see
practice the other day.
initiation, he has no fear at all.
His footwork, everything,
Yeah.
all the skills.
Even
that
he's also a very new drifter.
Yeah, of course. I think he's less than a couple of months under OBG Drift Academy, and I think
that's
he's doing really good. I think he can be a good potential to win.
So maybe for him, this GP2 is just a confidence, you know.
This track.
CY. Oh, it's Datuk Sri Sherwin.
No.
Is it?
Guys,
Is it?
I think so.
you gotta help us out with
I
another
believe
comment.
so, yes.
Really?
I think so, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you, Datuk.
Thank you, Dr. Sri.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you perform. I think you're gonna bring the Kevlar, right? I think the Kevlar is coming.
That's a
Oh
wide
wow,
machine.
Yes.
that's 1,000
Real
horsepower, right?
Machine.
So guys, please come over this weekend if you guys are free. Datang, check out the cars that is going to be there. We have the most expensive drift car in Malaysia,
The LS15V.
the LS15 V2,
Yeah.
and we have
Probably
Datuk
one of
Sri
the
Sherwin
wildest carbon cars.
Kevlar drift car. I think if that put on paper could be the most expensive.
Yeah.
Kan, because the amount of money spent, I think it's 1,000 horse under the hood.
It's a full
The
carbon
only
Kevlar.
difference is I
Kevlar.
think it wasn't built in Malaysia, I guess.
Yeah,
but-
it's built in Thailand
Yeah.
by the FDC. The FDC, if you're watching, kapun maghap nabi.
Yeah. So I mean, like the way you guys were saying about GP2, I think it's a very, very good initiative of again coming back and controlling that.
Yeah,
Because when we did it back in 2022, there were cars with 300 horsepower with probably 15 inches, and then there was a car with 265 and
Yes,
semi slicks
full-blown,
together. Yeah. So when we did it in 2022 round one, we had some issues, and the cars that won were also running dog boxes. But in round two, when we rebuilt the car and everything, because the rules allowed it back then for GP and GP2, we were 10 kilometers or something faster than the other cars in terms of grip. But that was maybe because of the rules. So that now I don't think there's going to be that kind of a
Yeah,
difference with 240
Yeah.
tread wear.
And then the fact that we will see later, the layout, it's for GP2 is shorter.
Yeah.
So there's no room for big power cars to reach
Yeah, the starting line of
Actually, the
GP2.
best thing I was watching the layout, I think from the starting line to getting to the initiation zone, how you upshift and keep the car in power band, that's the main skill that the driver needs to, really be on top of and not get carried away that, okay, you're not in power band, you missed the zone, you're done.
Yeah.
And then, man, from whatever that Talha said just now, there's a lot of improvement from time to time on the NDS. So for this time, actually, what else are we gonna change to upgrade or to adapt the changes, upon the skills and whatever that we are facing on our scenes?
Improvements wise, we are every day we are trying to improve. Sejujurnya memang kita cuba sedaya upaya untuk perbaiki all the comments that we get from previous round untuk KL base yang mengatakan tempat tu tak ada tempat duduk. That one Bullzai just said previously masa dengan Alif Irfan, just wait for our announcement tomorrow. We are having a grandstand now.
Yeah.
In KL base.
Awesome.
That's mega.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are having a judges stand as well for you guys now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the judges, we have a special judges stand for you guys, and also we're trying to improve more on our flow of the event, and also whatever kekurangan sebelum ni kita cuba improve lah. Itu yang kita nak.
Okay, for any kind of improvement, there will be misjudge or misunderstanding in terms of from time to time. I mean, from the driver itself, from
You're looking pretty good,
from the
man.
driver, from audience and all. So I bet there must be lots of things that you need to explain for others to understand. What kind of misunderstanding that you are facing or you expect from time to time, and what is your concern? I mean, what is your effort to make things so
It's been
clear?
4 years, right?
It's for goods.
Three
NDS?
years, yeah, almost 3
Yeah.
years. now.
This is our third year.
Third year, yeah.
And to be honest, NDS is just a rebrand.
Rebrand. Okay.
Before this was called
Yes,
NPDC,
yes, yes.
National Pro
Okay.
Championship.
Yeah.
So we did it from 2017. But running events was since 2015. Yeah, so this
That is wild.
Yeah, so
I've
now,
been lucky to I think be part of after the rebranding.
Yeah,
So I've been like watching it since the first season you guys initiated, and like how it has progressed over time. The number of drivers, the type of drivers coming from all over the world, and different styles mixing together. So it's becoming that sort of a platform where if somebody wants to get the experience from, you know, different styles, this is one of that platform.
It's the culture that we want to promote. The culture in Malaysia. I think it's always hard to accept rules and changes, and I think this is the most important part, that I think once we come into professionalism, we need to be more focused on the rules and regulation. The only concern I have is no one appreciate the work these guys are doing. Well, I mean, we cannot beg for people to appreciate what we did. We just can just show it, put it on the table, and then if you guys liked it and appreciate it, thank you very much. Continue to support, continue to join, and
like I said just now, we are still under improvements. We are
we're learning every day. Every day there's something new that we just pop up. You know, some new questions, some new guy just trying to say why not and why this and why that, and of course when we put it all on paper for them to read the rules, so
it makes sense.
Just read it, and I mean everyone has their own rules. Even though when you go to, let's say I go to your house, you don't like me to smoke in your room, for example. So I gotta respect that, stuff like that.
So just to elaborate what Zai said, actually our event is actually a sanctioned event by Motorsports Association of Malaysia. So we have a sporting regulation that we have to follow as organizers. We have to follow rules set by the government and also the motorsport body in Malaysia, that we have to obey to the rules. So it's not easy as well for organizers to adapt.
I have a point on that, like about the sanctioning. So, like, if you guys could explain a little bit why this whole concept of sanctioned events is important, and it is good for the progress of the drivers, the motorsports community, and everything. Like, why do people get confused that, okay, what is the importance of a sanctioned event? Like, you have an experience of more than a decade now. So,
well, basically the reason why sanctioning is important in a certain competition is because first you need to be recognized. You spend so much money, invest in yourself, but nobody knows you. For what? If you do it for fun, it's okay. But if you think this could be your career
I was thinking just that career pathway.
For example, do you think Michael Schumacher, people don't know him if you just don't care about the sanctioning or rules that have been set? There's a purpose for it. Besides safety, is recognition. So when you step into a big stage like this, you want to be recognized when you already invest into it. So that's the platform we're trying to do, and we just not do it for ourselves, we do it for the community, and we don't say it just like that. 2020 2022 we send drivers out representing Malaysia and so on.
I saw that you took a few drivers, I think the winners.
Winners, we send them out representing Malaysia, and until today we still will send drivers out, not just in our series, but if they have interest or they have capabilities or financially they can do it, and they want us to guide.
The collectively right fit for the job.
We will send
Basically, you guys are providing the opportunity for somebody to step on it. It's a stage,
a platform
for it, and I think that's mega.
The fact that MAM also pays attention on what's our goal, that's amazing. You know, so like they try to of course push us, like, you know, make it a national level, and now we are a national level of status. Status is a national event, which we started as a club, but now it's a national event. It's, I think, like,
that's the point
event.
of pride for for the Malaysian people, especially. Like, anybody who has a dream could, you know, at least see that, okay, if I want to step into this, is there a future in it in some sort of a way?
That's true.
So
and then the fact that when everything is sorted out like this, organized properly, even the business, the economics in the motorsport scene growth as well. Tires, you know, they start
sure. I think that's
towing, tires, you have
garages.
Indirectly, you guys like also support the local business community in terms of whoever is involved.
That's right.
And then it's also a platform for like all these sponsors that come on board with you guys, because all the drivers and all the audience are also consumers. So I think any sort of a brand would fit right.
So true, man.
All right, so let's check out the rules change for the GP. So Jasmine, what's that?
Okay, for NDS
Oh
GP,
my God.
yeah. So for NDS GP, there's a big change. We are no longer running on qualifying. It will be all tandem battles. So we are having seeded battles for the non-ranking drivers or non-ranked drivers, and the ranking currently, as we talked just now, Ben Akispeed is sitting at number 1, so he is automatically in the main qualifying
Top 32
top 30
bracket.
no, it's top 24.
Top 24.
Yeah, it's a main event bracket. Yeah, so it's Ben is currently sitting number 1 on that bracket. So we are going to be a battle. It's not going to be qualifying anymore.
That is
so
crazy.
that's the first.
So you guys are like putting the drivers against each other and like from the battle since the very first round.
Yeah.
So
Collectively, the point.
Yeah. So basically, the top 16 drivers.
Uh-huh.
So we have a different chart. So if we have 32 drivers and below, it's going to be a top 24 chart.
All right. Okay.
If we have 33
okay, makes sense.
to 40 drivers.
it's going to be a 32 chart.
Okay.
So if it's a 32 and below, we will take the top 16 from the previous rank, overall rank, and they will go proceed to the main event, top 24. So 1 to 16 is already locked in for Sunday, main event.
Interesting.
The remaining 17 and so on till
24.
It's going to fight.
Yeah. That's where we have the seeded
spot,
battle.
yeah.
The seeded battles are the one that are not in the top 16, not ranked in the top 1 to 16. So they have to fight over the place. From just example, this weekend we're having a top 24 bracket. So from number 17 to number 24 is 8 places. So the seeded drivers, they have to battle it out and get these 8 drivers to go into the main event.
So I hope the drivers are paying attention on this because it's a very interesting format. Okay.
This is actually very new. I was like, when you guys announced that, okay, it's an all tandem battle. Okay, you're thinking from
Okay,
that
as a
point.
driver, as a driver.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I really appreciate.
Yeah, that's for you.
Thank you, Auntie.
Okay, as Talha,
Yeah.
as a driver, what is your feedback if I were to do qualifying and to do battles?
I think like with this kind of an all tandem format, it so the difference between an amateur and a pro is basically like as I read it somewhere that if you become a pro, you do it until you can't get it wrong, and you minimize the chance of practice and you minimize everything, before you get ready for the event. So when it's an all tandem event, you are focused from the very first run and you're targeting that, okay, you need to go for a good chase against the other person. And as a pro driver in GP1 class, you should be able to get the lead line, right within a few laps of practice. What used to happen in qualifying was that there used to be a separate practice for qualifying only, and there was an entire session of qualifying, and then it would go to So after that, it would like go to tandem again. So it would be a very long bracket. But I think it's actually good that there's less room for error if you make a mistake.
The key for us to do tandem.
Yeah, the funny part about this, actually this all tandem thingy idea popped up last year, but surprisingly,
coincidentally,
we discussed this, like
talking about
what wins battle. We had this the conversation, like what wins battles. What wins the event? Battles. That's it. You don't win with solo run. You win your tandem.
Yeah, because drifting is about
Correct. It's all about
It's
tandem.
about
yeah.
tandem,
Right. So we had discussion like, why not we improve tandem? So how do we do that? Eliminate qualifying. Just focus
Focusing
on tandem.
on-
How do we do
So
that?
the consistency for qualifying for tandem will be higher, right?
Correct. So it's a get-go tandem all the way. So how do we do that? Eliminate qualifying. But how do we get drivers in that? So we did a different way of approach where we make round robins. So we have, for example, 24 drivers. So we divide by 4 or 6. So 6 drivers in a group. The top 2 will go, proceed to top 8. So
this was the plan last year.
This was the plan last year.
Oh,
And then
that's
surprisingly,
interesting.
I remember that.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
this year, Formula Drift launched this all tandem. So we're like, oh my god, that's like, something.
This is
So-
what we've been
So
talking
like
about.
a few people around the world got the
Yeah.
similar kind of an idea.
And I spoke to Vernon, our friend, judge friend, also Formula Drift judge.
Yeah.
I showed him the text, like, look, we actually planned this
Yeah.
last year, and he's like, oh, okay.
He actually commented on our page.
Our page, yeah.
He did say that.
Yeah. And for me personally, why all tandem is because every time we see tandem is all about another driver
Yes.
against another driver. Solo, you can just do it by yourself. Run the track by yourself, do solo runs every day. no problem.
That's true.
But Tandem, I can, let's say 4 of us, I never battled you before.
Yeah.
So this is my chance to battle you.
Yeah. Before the main event.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So main event, everyone is like
Ready.
door to door.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the best things, like in seeding, because I will be playing the seeding bracket because I didn't play the championship this year.
Yeah.
So it's one thing is exciting that once the announcement comes out that who I'm going against, which is also going to be before the event.
That's right.
So that's going to be exciting. Like the other driver is going to be anticipating how do I drive if we haven't driven together in the same way. And the best thing is probably in the main event, you're going to be door to door and you can be confident that the lead driver will make less mistakes.
In fact, the wow factor of drift event also is the Tandem itself.
Yeah, so
People wanna see
we
more
encourage
action.
encourage Tandem because it's also a wow factor to the crowd that's coming and the crowd pleaser to them as well.
True.
Good for the drivers, good for the spectators. And before that, let's let the people know this weekend we will be having also Malaysian Indian Band Festival that is going on.
Aren't they going for a record or something?
Yeah, they're going for the Malaysian Book Record, the longest non-stop band playing for 12 hours.
Yeah, it's from 12 p.m.
Mr.
to 12 a.m.
Mr. K being like a little experienced from the music industry, you must know how.
So, it's not only drifting this weekend. We have bands,
Music.
Band.
we have drifting, we have
Yes.
hot air balloons,
That's right.
Yeah.
petting zoo. Yeah, so
I think there's a car show as well. In
yes,
that.
there's car show as well. Yeah. Well, you know better than us now, right?
It's been around.
Yeah, it's been around. Okay, fine. Yeah, so
And we'll see Mr. K perform.
Okay.
we actually had.
Bear might be dancing rather than drifting.
Bear might be dancing rather than
This one I need Mr. K to join. Mr. K needs to join the group.
Alright, so the changes we had this round is interesting. I hope the drivers will enjoy it too.
Yeah.
Because I think Tandem is always lacking. In Malaysia, even right now, in the pro category, you can only see the action really starts in the top 8.
Oh yeah,
So true.
yeah.
Right? I mean, you
I think
being a
because they're
judge,
warmed up by top
Yeah.
8 already. These drivers.
So you want to see you just imagine Formula Drift is the best example when they had the seeding battles and then boom, main event, top 32, 4, 6,
Yes.
7 one more times.
Yeah.
In that top 32 bracket
Yeah.
itself. That's so intense.
That means it's very, very tight from the get-go.
Correct. It's so quality. The Tandem in the top 32 is already spot on, door to door.
For the judge itself also it's the same. Starting from Tandem itself, we start to sweating, trying to give our best.
Yeah,
They
and,
always
Yeah,
argue the
Mr.
judges.
K.
and then replay please. Replay
AI
please.
replay, that's the
Yeah.
one. AI replay.
AI team knows how many times
Something-
we need to replay just to make sure that our decision
Why
is good.
kita tak ajak anak-anak mereka drifting? Malaysia tak ada young drifter macam Japan dan Indonesia.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, to answer this question is ajar. Cuma anak tu suka main PUBG lebih daripada main.
So true.
But then
betul.
I forgot to mention this. We have a 13-year-old girl
Yes.
participating
Oh,
in
yes.
our female
yeah.
drift challenge.
Yes.
It's our asset, our scene asset.
Yeah, she's 13 years old.
13 years old, competing in
FDC,
female drift
yeah.
challenge.
I think I saw she's probably driving a Safiro.
Safiro.
Safiro,
Yeah.
specially customized to mate for her because
Yeah.
of her height and everything.
She is going to represent team
Dasuki and
AI Garage School of Drift
school. As in,
and Dasuki.
Kalau nak datang, nak tengok budak umur 13 tahun, budak perempuan 13 tahun drift, okay?
So people gotta come and
Jangan
support her.
tinggalan minggu ni.
Yes. Come and watch that.
So Zai, I have a question. Like, do you guys in the past, like, we have played a few events with you guys, and those have been collaboration events, and like for example NDS XT1. So how did that come into play? Like that was probably one of the exciting things done by NDS. Like
Right.
wow, okay, you're playing National Drift Series Malaysia, but at the same time you get to play D1, and that's huge for somebody like me as well.
These are the things that like bear us the question. Like not much people appreciate what we're trying to do. One of the things is we try to combine as much. Like right now, like you mentioned, D1X, NDS.
Yeah.
Drift King.
Because if you're Drift King, if we can mix them together, we mix them. For example, you pay for one, but you get two. So I mean, if you put that anywhere else,
Yeah, it just doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
It won't happen, bro.
I think like for me, the best thing was when I played D1 was the collaboration of the D1 rules with the NDS rules, and how Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's actually our dream, our goal.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Keep on supporting. Keep on supporting.
Shaful Elias, thank you very much for that comment. Yeah. Yes, we want more international pro drifters to come.
I think, on this point, it comes to... Okay, answer that first.
How to buy a grandstand ticket?
Wiimoto. Download Wiimoto.
You can go to our NDS Instagram page. There's a posting just for the tickets. It's you have to scan a QR code.
Yeah.
It goes to an app called Wiimoto, and then you can purchase the ticket at Wiimoto.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thanks again for your support.
As
So,
easy as
about
that nowadays.
About the people not appreciating, I think I can relate why anybody would feel like that a bit because of my own track. But I think if the intention is there, and for the people who have really been following NDS for the last few years, there is a significant growth. So I think nothing happens overnight. It takes time. So if there is,
Rome is
not built in one day.
Yeah, so if there's progress into it, so you can anticipate, okay, if this is 3 years, then what will it become over time? And coming back to the D1 part, for me, being able to play 2 events, that's one thing, but the collaboration of the D1 rules with the NDS rules and getting the D1 judges to actually see all of this stuff. So, it kind of makes us feel like, man, okay, these OG people who used to start back in 80s and 90s, they are here now, and we get to interact with them and we get to learn something that, okay, wow, we're being connected to the history.
For them to for accepting the invitation, for allowing us to do such thing, is really an honor, I believe.
Yeah. We go back and forth with them.
Yeah.
Try to bring D1 in Malaysia. I would like to shout out to our Southeast Asia team, Tony Arakaki, Pon Chan, and now we have a new addition, Akbar Rais.
Yeah.
So
guys.
these are the 4 of us that's fighting to bring D1 in our respective country, and then we brought it in. And of course, it's not easy. The struggle is real.
No, I think it's mega.
We want
it's
to
lovely.
the fact that we can combine NDS and D1 at the same time. But of course, judging will have to be from the D1 side. But it's okay, the drivers understand. Sometimes a bit language barrier, but still it's doable.
I think it's a good challenge.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't forget as well, we have Drift Kings as well.
We have Drift Kings.
Which we have.
So Drift Kings is, I think, the European style, right? European style.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. Where else would you get the Japanese?
What is the judging criteria?
We're gonna come to that.
Yeah, the judging criteria is easy. This
judging
is
criteria.
National Drift Series. We have National Drift Series rules. So I think the SR is already sent out to the drivers. So of course our judging criteria.
Since they tanya pasal judging criteria, why not we go to the slide that I have for judging?
Okay. This is the key to success.
Yeah. So Mr. K, as a judge, why not you elaborate on what you like to see as a judge?
Okay, for when we're talking about key to success, first of all, what we want to see as the judges, quick and snappy initiations, for sure, and then aggressive transition. We don't want anything lame, okay, because now the standard is high, okay, the level that people are expecting is definitely higher, and in the layout, for sure, stay in the box.
So what we
have
meant,
what do you call this? We implement 80 meters of a rear zone.
Wow.
80 meters, bro.
So we will try to bring a bit of OIDC.
Yes,
into
I was
Malaysia.
just gonna say that's it's completely different to what we used to play in Malaysia
so
back in the day.
the clipping zone is 80 meters.
Yeah.
So what you need to do as a drifter,
Stay in the box
you have to
for the
stay in
entire
box.
time.
Yeah, because that is the highest points for the zone points. If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna come.
Mr.
to
K,
that
do
later.
people make a lot of mistakes in this kind? How 80 is I don't know. For some people, maybe they might not have an idea that how big is 80 meters.
80 meters
I think it's huge.
It's huge, bro. It's huge.
To stay in that all the way.
Yeah, but still, it's doable. It's doable because of there are people. So I mean, there are drivers who manage to do it. So if you can't, so try to improve. Try to
Practice more.
Mr. K is
more.
being kind, is being polite, nice.
This is podcast, bro. Okay.
Let's check out the layout.
Oh yeah.
Boom! There you go.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the layout
Wow.
that we're gonna have for this coming round number 3. This is this track that we draw can accommodate 4 layouts.
Yeah.
So this is one of them, and you can see that big zone for sector?
It's OZEC.
Sector number 2.
Yeah,
rear
OZEC 2.
clip number 2.
OZEC 2.
Yeah.
OZEC 2.
So
that is actually 80 meters roughly, and then when they come back after OZEC 3 and FC 2, they're going to come back to OZEC 4. So that is also another long rear zone.
Yeah.
So the track is divided into sectors.
Yeah, if you can see.
This is how, back to Zakusha, your question, that this is the judging criteria. This is how we judge solo runs. But again, there will be no solo runs in GP. So this is going to be for GP2.
Yeah.
But also referencing for the GP drivers, this is what we want to see.
In the lead
doing the lead run.
Yeah.
So this is what we want to see. Taking that hitting all the clipping points and zones. Stay in the box. That's what we meant by staying in the box. OZ number 2 and OZ 4.
Yeah, because that itself is 9 points.
That's right.
Anyway, OZ means outer zone, and FC means front clip. Okay.
Yeah, and S is probably the sectors. Mr. K, I like the numbers written on the side. That's like your kind of department. That's where you're gonna like make people happy or not happy.
And this is where all the judges are gonna fight, between each others, just to clarify things, to make sure that we are playing replays.
And I think it's like people need to know that like it's like a very stressful job for the judges to make the right decision, and they have to like look at everything. It's a very important job.
Yeah, so the key is to trust your judges.
Yeah.
So you got to trust your judges every time. They'll be given a task. It's not easy to be up here giving what they see best in their eyes. And then, of course, we have the live stream team to provide us the replay with the best view that they can get. Yeah, and then for this layout, we are really focusing on precision, on maintaining that line. The racing line is always key. As you notice right now, sector points from 80 is now down to 70.
Yeah.
Reason being that we want you guys to be focusing more on the zones. So if you're not in the zones or the clipping points, you will lose 10 more points.
Yeah.
So that's why stay in the box is always key to success, especially in this layout that we have here. And KL base, drifting at KL base layout by AI Garage will be the faster layout. I think that will be for round final. And might be a double round also. So August we might see a double.
Means round and 4
double
and
header
5.
weekend.
Yeah, round 4 and 5.
Yeah.
So this is interesting for the championship, where drivers can still fight for the championship.
It's still open.
Yeah.
And this year is actually the first year with points really close to each other.
Really, how many people are like fighting for
I
the?
think we are at from number 1 and 2nd is about 15, 20 points.
What?
It's very close.
That's probably like even for one round.
Yeah, so just now
I saw
Zakusha.
there's a new judge. That's right. For this time we have Dika Cheha. He's a professional drifter from Indonesia. Team Achilles, and he's right now judging with IDS, Indonesian Drift Series, and we're having him here as our third judge.
Just now actually Zakusha asked a question if hitting the cones is 0. So basically, in the layout currently,
that one
we'll
will be
in the briefing.
We'll tell in the briefing. Of course, right now we have lines drawn on the track. It won't be that severe, but again, the cone placement is not really on the line.
It's away from.
I think it's a few meters behind the.
We have nice lines drawn on the track. So we got 3 lines now: white, yellow, and blue.
Yeah.
So blue meaning is just a decoration. Yellow means you're out of the line.
Blue is like, why are you there?
Cones will be on the blue line.
Oh,
So
that's
there's-
far
yeah,
away.
there's
So
no reason for
if-
you to
So you
be
start
on the
losing
cone.
points when
So
you
if
are
you
on
hit
yellow.
the cone, it's meaning you're hitting the
You're
Yellow
off track
line.
by a
decoration.
lot.
So when you spoil somebody's decoration,
Yeah.
0.
Penalty.
Penalty, yeah.
Yeah.
But again, judges will decide.
Again,
Of course, we leave it to the judges.
We will definitely brief you on the event itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We try to minimize the cone usage on the track because we have the line drawn out and it should be visible enough for everyone to see, especially when you get close to the line. You know where to stay closer, where not to stay. Yeah.
So, Mr. What is the star point I was looking at earlier?
Oh, that's star point.
Star point,
Yes.
the wow factor.
Oh.
One special point.
Okay, that one
How do you
special
get
point
special
basically the judges will see the wow factor, the impact factor for any drivers that smoothly and then with
Basically, it's all 3 of the criteria.
yep, it is.
collective the impact, like
Yes.
how, like wow.
That means-
Basically, that I would
High
say
speed, big angle, fluidity, the smoothness and everything.
off the record is like the bias point.
Jangan jujur sangat. Just kidding.
Because our rules, our judging format is actually 100 points. We don't go above 100 points.
Yeah.
Certain competition we go above 100 points, but for NDS we maximize to be 100 points.
100 points.
Yeah. So that one wow
Chilling.
factor, if you were to do everything perfectly, you only get 99 points.
Some people is awarded at 1 point for just doing a crazy ass entry or
Yeah,
something
That's
really
true.
wow.
That's true.
Because of that, 1 point. You know.
They might not finish the whole course, but they will get that 1 point.
Okay, so it's not related to feel like okay.
And it's very subjective upon each judges. Maybe it's a wow factor for me, but
Maybe
not for the other.
Yeah. Maybe like what, you know.
Yeah, maybe for him, if like what Zai said, he comes with a big angle, he gives him 1 point.
But the
maybe
other
Zai
judge-
say, "Nah, he didn't finish the whole course. Why should I give him the 1
doesn't
point?"
deserve it, you know.
Yeah, so
So-
it depends on the
Judges.
situation as well. Yeah.
I see the layout. Some car will use until yes, that's right. Some cars, Nurul Shazwina.
Fourth gear.
Wow.
Wow.
Macam ada experience ni.
Yeah.
Like that's hardcore. Fourth gear is like hardcore
Yeah.
But
level.
most of the
I heard
For
somebody with some knowledge.
we tested on the S15 on the Beast. Yeah, we did go fourth, but again, it comes down to the ratio. If you go on a higher ratio, you might enter fourth. Yeah.
This is not the fastest layout at KL base.
Yeah.
This is one of the layouts.
Yeah.
The fastest layout, like what Zai says, we're going to run it on the final round of NDS, which we actually clock 145 kilometers per
Is
hour.
it gonna cross that? Is it gonna be
Last
faster
year.
than the last
Last
year's
year?
record?
Last year.
Oh yeah.
Drifting.
Drifting.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
did have a speed gun. We did use a speed gun to clock the speed. Yeah, we get 145.
So one point
Oh, that's where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Now I understand where the 1 point comes from. Yeah. The
So
1
these are
point.
smart drivers are like already here listening to the like the subtle briefing,
Yeah.
those kind of things.
So basically, drivers, this is actually your insight
Yeah.
to what the judges are looking for, and also the criteria.
And insight.
So it's early briefing for you guys, to prepare. As you guys know, Friday is unofficial practice for the drivers. Saturday only is the official practice.
Jasmine is misfiring.
Yeah, bro. What time already, bro?
We want to see that high speed entry, and I think in August for the finale we will see new record will be broken.
Oh, it's gonna be even. Oh my god!
I think
okay.
so because
I hope so.
Cars are getting more powerful now. I think because Fusing is the one
Yeah, Fusing
who
who
got
broke
that
the
fastest.
100.
So when I wasn't here in Malaysia back then. I was watching it live, but it was mind-boggling to see how fast the cars were, because I think before that the fastest was in MIMC before this, right? And that was like 130
No,
max
20 plus, 120 plus.
Yeah, 131 was off the record.
off the
That was
record.
me.
Why did you bring that?
Okay, I think I probably went like 129, 130
okay,
something.
thank you.
But still, anyway, fast speed is thrilling, and it's very, very thrilling. And going 20 kilometers even faster, 145, 150, man, that's insane, because people have no idea when you're in drift cars. Like for people who are not into drifting, drift cars, the way you accelerate with the grip, and at the same time you're losing the traction, the cars are screaming. It's not that feeling of a drag car, but at the same time you're going to a
Throwing away.
speed that's highway speeds, probably autobahn speeds, because it's illegal otherwise.
You're
And
throwing
then you
away
throw
your
the car away like
Yeah.
at 90 degrees probably, and you're like, okay, let's go. That's
But I believe some of the viewers will be like 144, like what? That's not fast, man.
I think they need to have-
16 tak goyang.
Yeah, yeah.
they
14 tak goyang.
okay, they need to sit like, and probably when they sit on the left side, we'll throw it to the left side. Okay.
Nurul, I think, commented. She said she loved drifting and can only support. Thank you very much. We appreciate your
Thank
support.
you.
Please come. I hope you come on.
Hope to
this
see you
weekend. Yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah, people like them
Yeah.
are actually
Those are the people that motivate us to keep on going.
Yeah,
I think
keep doing new
yeah.
events. Keep doing
I think
events.
passion for drifting is just over the moon for me. That even though all this hardship along the way, but I'm still motivated to do it because of people like that. You know?
No, I agree with you on that, because being inspired with what you guys do, we're also like, in our own way focusing on grassroots and trying to build up this
In
thing
Pakistan?
in Pakistan. Because the passion is like so much, and the drivers with rear-wheel drive cars, and like every time they want to go somewhere. So we just try to give them a platform.
Yeah.
And this is it. So we're trying to give them a platform, and for all the way from, basic figure eights to tandems to maintaining their lines and style and angle and all that stuff. So it's been growing very exponentially. And like when we see you guys going to the GP level that you guys are at now, we just only hope that the drivers improve as fast, and one day maybe we can bring more drivers over here, because it would be an insane stepping platform for them.
It's in our plans to bring international drivers over. As I said, we keep improving. We're trying to still plan it out, because as what Zai said, the cost of organizing an event is also not low.
It's not, but
Another good thing that I found in NDS is it's not just opening doors for our drifters to play outside. I mean, internationally. The NDS also bringing in international drivers, for our drifters who are not being able to compete with them overseas. Actually to have the real feeling,
because
actually feeling the competition, feeling that pressure when you're at the starting line, and being so hard and fast on the rules and everything. That's another level of a positive addiction for the drivers. That
add up more, and then if you know that you're battling with someone like Kawabata or something like that.
That's mad.
Tell me about it, man.
I think Zai did tell me one time, kita mungkin certain drivers tak boleh nak keluar Malaysia, tak mampu nak keluar Malaysia. So they don't have the capability. So this is what we do. We try to bring outside drivers into Malaysia.
I've never seen such things that NDS are doing now. All the opportunities, all the platform, all the doors that have been open for our drifters back then. Now, terus terang cakap, drifter Malaysia patut make sure NDS terus maju, terus berjalan, because you won't get this opportunity from others.
Because I remember to get that experience back then, if I have to spend my money to go international and meet them, and then just try to see where I am. But right now you can preset, we can do it here, and then I know where I stand. Oh, I can win with this guy with this capability of cars, so now I can send my car. And I think Sherwin, Anson,
a few drivers are
already sending their cars out, competing with the big boys. I think that's what we want to see more. Bang Bull, apakah ada drift alamak?
Tak, dia tanya ada tak drifter daripada Malaysia yang main D1 Indut?
InsyaAllah ada. I think Amirul Taufik, because he's already with a team from Indonesia
team, right?
Yeah, Belclo. And I think there will be 2 or 3 more drivers from Malaysia going, insyaAllah.
Is it the first?
It will update you guys if there is contingent from Malaysia. Any speed gun will be used on this race. This one do not have any speed gun.
Yeah, okay, it's okay, man. Like you can reduce the
know
grip.
you're
You can reduce the grip.
Yeah.
Let us be close.
but this is not the fastest layout. But this is not the fastest layout.
But we can talk to Uncle Jet if we can rent the speed gun. We will see. There is still time. Yeah.
Maybe not for the judging, but just like for the sake of
record,
it.
For the record. Yeah.
That's crazy, because I think the speed is relative to the competition. It doesn't matter how fast you go. It's like as compared to the competition, how fast you are.
Yeah, that's why if you go back to the judging criteria just now, speed was not one of the criteria.
That's why Drift Kings is more on the speed. Drift King focus on 30 on speed, and then you have the extra
a lot of points for speed.
The extra 10 points for the initiation speeds. So you have speed on overall, and then you got speed for the speed gun.
Yeah.
And
they give you bonus points for the speed
differentiate
guns.
The drivers.
Yeah, for NDS, our judging is quite straightforward. Where if you finish drifting the whole course without spinning or making major corrections, you get the 70 points. The sector points. Maybe AI, can you just pop out the track layout again and the judging criteria again?
So I was just wondering, like, if you complete one sector and you spin out in the second or third, is it a zero?
No. Okay. If you finish first sector and you were to spin in sector 2, you will get sector 1 point.
You will still
but you will not get sector 2 points.
You will still get the sector's point will only be count if you finish that sector's on.
Because back in the day, it used to be if you spin out anywhere on the track and like in qualifying, it's a zero, right?
No. This time, we are fixing it. If you finish the sector 1 and you spin on the sector 2, we only count on your sector 1 only.
Yeah. But there's still something
so
there.
basically, as a driver, for GP2 driver, because you have qualifying, you finish the whole layout without spinning or straightening or major corrections.
70.
You get 70 points.
Minimum.
Minimum. You get 70 points.
See,
But since Talha is eager to ask how to get 0, let's
I'll take note on that. I'll take note on that.
Simple.
if you get 0, it's like accomplished. Mission accomplished. Like, 0, bro.
it's because
The
so
only
this is like
way-
those kind of competition you
You're trying too
can't
hard,
you,
bro.
you
Yeah,
can't
zero.
get a 0.
Yeah, but now I'm telling you, the only way for you to get a 0 is you go out the starting line and you shut off your car.
Yeah.
Do not start, basically.
Yeah.
You just go off the starting line and you just stop.
I like the fact that the fight between the drivers is going to be between 70 points to 100 points. The last 30 points, that like minimum difference of 1 point to 2 points.
It's
That's
detailing.
Like detailing, yeah. It's not like that big.
Yeah, so
And this especially this course is so big that the outer zone that we had to reduce sector points and increase clipping
Zone
points.
Oh.
When I started, I was surprised on how the community helped me when I was first starting. Yeah, man. I mean, Bear is one of the drifters.
Yeah.
We saw his effort.
I think
He and
very
we-
fast
Yeah.
very fast
he said
progress
just
for
now,
these two boys.
if someone wanted to feel speed, they should go out with you.
Yeah.
They should go out in this car. No doors, no engine bay, nothing. Everything go in that car.
Got engine bay, bro.
But, but now it's nice. Now
I
the guy
know,
is
bro.
super-
Yeah, I saw the
very
post.
nice.
I saw it at Retro Havoc.
Yeah, very nice paint.
yeah.
The guy is full now. He's ready, full body kit. So
One of committed drivers,
Yeah.
newcomers.
I think
in
both
the
of them,
team.
him and his like wing.
Target them.
me and Sipu can Formula Drift Asia have. Of course, we can. I'm waiting for the opportunity for sure. One day, Sherwin, let's make it happen.
Formula
We
Drift
are already
Asia
adapting
happen.
to
Oh,
their
my
style.
gosh.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you guys know that this this top 16 seeded battles and also the main bracket battles is actually similar to Formula Drift.
Yeah. So yeah, back to just now, Bear. He was just with his Safiro, remember?
Oh, back then in Alizo.
Alizo, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
playing Alizo, and then they're like, hey, can you teach us? And then from there on, boom, they just
No turning
I
back.
think their
man.
progress was very quick and like very fast. They focused a lot.
It's similar to AI, Alif Irfan.
Yeah.
Progress as
Same,
well. If
same.
you see most of them that comes into drifting that's new,
yeah.
they won't be. Once they go in, it's hard for them to turn back.
Yeah, it's like in the blood, you know.
Yeah, it's like-
running through your veins.
So
Amazing.
Yeah.
What's your blood group? Straight positive.
Just now about Formula Drift. I mean, Datuk Seri Sherwin were
But-
asking.
Yes, again, baca sambil mata tengah besar jap.
Okay, he wants to know how 0.
The run is still counting for sector 2. I'm asking if for spectator they know about judging. Not bad your English, Zokusha. Yeah, I think we had the
Good
question
friends.
regarding that. If you spin after that sector, you will get the previous sector. Sector 1 done, sector 2 spin.
I think he meant like if you somehow go out of the track at sector 1 and then you continue back in sector 2 and 3.
So go out meaning what? Go out to the supermarket, go out of
Yeah. Okay.
Talha,
So
elaborate.
yeah, so if you were to say one,
Be more
Leave the
specific.
track.
yeah, if you were to go off one wheel off.
So again, look, the question is this: what the judges decide what is 0 or what is top points. So that is based on the briefing. So that's why briefing is very crucial. Drivers must be in the briefing on time and listening and also asking as much questions as they can to the judges so that they can tell you what they want to see and what they want to you guys to deliver. It's very important. So in this case, if the driver were to drop 4 wheels or 3 wheels or 2 wheels, but it's not 0, then continue. The points still continue. You know what I mean or not?
Yeah.
We will clarify
they
the
will clarify
deduction
that, yes.
and which gonna contribute into 0 on the
Yeah.
briefing itself.
Yeah. So based
Banyak
on
sangat
this
soalan
track,
bocok.
based on this track, it's definitely a 2-wheel drop could be a 0 in my point of view. But again, I'm not judging.
It could be anything like that.
The judges might decide otherwise. You know, again, trust your judges. If they say that, follow that.
Nah, kalau judge kata pergi supermarket pun dapat point, apa salah pergi jelas supermarket.
Wah, tenang buat duit.
I'm not the judge, mah.
So I think the next plan is that we will have 4 judges.
Yeah.
That's our plan. Is towards, I think it's similar. Why? Because one judge will be helping, elaborating what's happening to the,
Why
to the
the
spectators.
decision has been given like
Good
this.
question
okay.
from Zokusha saying that a spectator wants to know so that they understand. So next
Oh,
round,
okay.
if we have the financial capabilities, we will have 4 judges. And that fourth judges will be with the MC to elaborate more on why that decision was made, what was the mistake, and
what is causing the decision to
correct.
be made, and also what mistakes the driver
So of
did.
course we want the spectators to understand. Kalau tak nanti macam, apa hal lah, asal dia menang asal tu
Banyak pula
No, and highlighting whatever Bullzai said just now. Okay, if we have a budget.
Yeah.
If we have. So, mana-mana sponsor yang nak tengok drift scene kita berkembang, okay,
pam sikit
tengok.
Yeah, sponsors are welcome to collaborate with us.
We have been running, but this year we have to say big thanks to Bell One. Bell One has been
Bell One Lubricant.
a big help for us.
Yep.
Bell One Lubricant. Not just here, we have NDS Borneo. NDS Borneo is also coming up next month. The whole AI team is going. AI Garage pun dah dekat tadi. We're going to send Bella. And hopefully we might see Kevin too. So Alif is going to be the spotter.
And that one, I heard the judges is from Thailand, Indonesia,
Mr. K.
and our Mr. K.
Mr. K will be judging alongside Davide Dorigo and also Amandio from Indonesia. So that's going to be an amazing lineup. And big prize money from Borneo Star Drift. So Borneo Star Drift put a 5-figure winning
5-figure winning
for the champion.
prize.
Talha thinking now to go back or not?
It should be there, bro.
Yeah.
It should be there.
So 5-figure for champion and 4-figure for
Vice
second
champion.
place, and then
6-figure for the
1,000.
judges.
Mr. K, what are you saying? What are you saying? No.
So that's interesting. Something big. Big shout out to KDC, Kuching Drift Club. They are our organizing partner in Borneo. So
They're working hard all the time.
Yeah, they're working very hard. They fully committed. And of course, big thanks to also other clubs from Sarawak. GYX also helping.
FHPPC.
FHPPC.
Yeah,
Rest of the
Sponsors as well. Bell One.
Basically, their community is good, man.
yeah, very, very big. I think if you were there, if you guys had a chance, fly down to Miri. It's going to be 19th to 21st of July. Fly there, visit the track. Miri is amazing, and then good food, and the crowd is just super good crowd.
I think Borneo itself is a very beautiful place. Like
The vibe is
anywhere around
totally
there,
different.
it's
the
like
vibe,
wow.
the vibe in
Very
Borneo, you guys are like
Probably
amazing.
somewhere in the evening, you just go to the beach or like somewhere down for like some lunch or dinner.
Oh, tak ada
It's already
makan.
a good day.
Makan in Borneo, bro, heaven.
Yeah.
The food is just
Tengok.
tengok badan dia.
Laju across.
But it's heaven lah.
Yeah.
The atmosphere again, like what Mr. K said, for the crowd.
Vibe is.
Yeah, the vibe is different, bro.
That's right.
We were hoping that such support, okay, will keep on coming to our Semenanjung scenes, okay, to grow and to to expand the vibe.
Yeah. So let's. I think we gotta wrap it up because tomorrow we have a special video coming up. I think Zaso is gonna prepare something.
Check it out at our NDS page.
Yeah, NDS page. We're gonna share something that everyone been waiting. Stay tuned. It's gonna come tomorrow. Hopefully towards the afternoon or maybe evening. We'll send something, and we have important task. Me, the judge, steward, and of course our team of marshals to paint the track so that we have the actual 80 meters or maybe more of the career zones. And we'll probably have that highlighted in the video. So I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching Adrenaline Impact podcast together with us, National Drift Series. I hope to see you guys this coming weekend, 15-16. We have MIBF, Malaysian Indian Band Festival, and also National Drift Series round number 3. See you guys there.
Thank you so much, guys. Assalamualaikum. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Your dream vacation, my hostage refuge. I work in progress, you bleed just like you while running my life. Beg to differ, make me an offer. Want some ring, you bleed just like you while running my
installed the catch can and all the minor stuff we had to do.
So sisi jemput apa? Hitam.
マンバタービンは非常にコストパフォーマンスに優れたタービンなので
Alright, this is Tony Arcock at Half Breed. Don't forget to check us out.
الحين رايحين عشان نعطيها الهدية وراح نصور لكم ايش راح يصير.
Saya berasal dari Indonesia.
Latvia 2 biji tau, kena sapu.
Good afternoon guys. Nama saya Johnny Yong. Saya dari Miri Sarawak, Provinsi. Thanks for having me back. Let's fucking hell.
We are the one, we are the children. Thank you.
The films originated in UK.